Well, good morning, friends. It's Crazy Cheap Chick, and today I am going to answer the question that you've probably always wondered. Why do grocery stores raise their prices up and down? Why don't they just keep it the same price all the time? After all, it's a ton of work for a grocery store to change all those tags out, put out a different ad every week, so why do they do it? Now, you may think, oh, they just do it to get you in the doors. That's not entirely true. There's a whole nother reason that they do it. And I found out why by reading a book called The Undercover Economist, and it was written by Tim Harford. Now, I got this book at Goodwill, and it's an excellent book. I'm so glad I found it. And Tim Harford does a really good job of explaining why not just grocery stores, but all stores do this. Now, he starts out by giving the example of a coffee shop. Now, coffee shops, we've all been in a coffee shop, right? And you can pay $2 a cup or all the way up to maybe $6 or $7 a cup of coffee. So this is the problem that every business faces. Do you want to sell less product at a premium price and make huge profits? Or do you want to sell in volume and make low profits? Well, what businesses have discovered is that they can capture the best of both worlds by giving customers options. Customers will pay more if you give them a reason to pay more. Now, in the example of a coffee shop, the basic cup of coffee may be $2, and with all the toppings, all the ingredients, it might be $6. So they're giving you a menu of choices, and everything you adds to the price, but it doesn't really add much to them. That splash of cream doesn't cost them very much. That splash of vanilla doesn't cost them very much. Anything you throw in there, they can charge more for, but it doesn't cost them much more. So they're raising their profits by giving you all these options. And basically what they end up doing is charging a high price to the lavish and a low price to the thrifty. So they can enjoy the best of both worlds. If you're lavish, they can get you to pay $6 a cup. If you're thrifty, even though maybe you like all those add-ins, if you're really thrifty, you're gonna go with just the basic coffee. So businesses seek to charge each customer the most that they're willing to pay. And so how? Like we just said, by charging wildly different prices for products that basically have the same cost. It's the same basic cup of coffee. All those add-ins really increase their profits though. So they let you hang yourself with your choice of luxurious ropes. That's how Tim Harford put it, and I love that. They let you hang yourself with your choice of luxurious ropes. Now, discount and loyalty cards help businesses accumulate evidence as to how much you personally are willing to pay. And so when you take out one of those cards, you love the discounts and the coupons, right? That's why you do it. But what you're really doing is giving the company access to what your personal choices are and what you're willing to pay for those personal choices. Maybe you will buy the most expensive cup if I knock a little bit off. And so I'm still making higher margins than if you bought the basic coffee. So that's why stores give you discount and loyalty cards. They're just accumulating information on you so they know how much to charge you. So they're self-targeting. They will charge high prices to customers who demonstrate a willingness to pay, and those loyalty and discount cards help them determine if you're that person. Now you're asking me, Crazy Cheap Chick, how does a coffee shop relate to a grocery store? Actually, it relates to all stores. A sale is just when you lower the average price, right? So we're asking ourselves, why do grocery stores lower a price 30 to 50% on sale items when they could just keep everything at the same price all the time? That's our basic question. Well, sales are an effective form for grocery stores to self-target you. When grocery stores charge high prices, like any store, they make more profit. The problem is not everyone is willing to pay that high price. There's a group of people like me and maybe you who will not pay those high prices. You will wait until that item goes on sale. And so they run these sales occasionally some random cycle that we can't figure out, maybe every 2 to 4 months, in order to nab the bargain hunters, because really they want everyone's business, not just the lavish who make them a ton of money. They also want to capture the bargain hunters like me. Now, you can't stay in the middle. It's not high enough to exploit the lavish, and it's not low enough to get the bargain hunters. And so that's why they don't want to just keep it even over the regular price. If prices were stable, then we'd all figure out who had the lowest price on every item, and we'd only buy it there. In order to keep people from figuring out who has the lowest price on what and always buying it at the lowest price, stores have to jump between those two extremes. That's why they're always raising their prices up and down. It's to keep us confused. One week it's $1.49, the next week it's $1.29, the week after that it's $1.89, the week after that it's $1.59. And if you have competing stores in the same town, which almost everybody does, then you can't keep track of who's where on what. And so they do make more money by keeping you confused as to where you cannot go and buy everything at the lowest price. Now, I know a lot of you are saying, well, just shop at Aldi. And Aldi and Walmart, actually in my town, I've gone out and recorded all the prices, and Walmart was actually cheaper in my town several times in a row than Aldi was. But all of these stores are real competitive. So when I compare the 4 stores in my town, they're always within $5 or $6 of each other. I mean, you're not going to save a ton by just going to Aldi and Walmart. You'll save some though, if you're only going to go to one store a week. My strategy is always to buy things on clearance or sale and to hardly ever pay retail. And that's the way I have found to save the most money. Now, grocery stores, just like that coffee shop, they may give you a loyalty card or send you coupons in the mail. Those are targeted specifically to you. They're accumulating all that evidence. At what point will you buy an item? Will you buy it if I give you 25 cents off? Will you buy it when I give you 50 cents off? Do I have to give you $1 off to make you buy it? And so don't think that those discount cards are the store being sweet. It's them targeting you at the price they know you will buy something. Now, bargain hunters will only buy sale items and then they'll make something out of it. And that's what I do. I only buy sale items and clearance items, and then I make my menu. But I want you to think of it this way, because this is how he describes it in his book, and I think it's excellent. A sale price is really the real price, and the retail price is a premium on the sale price. So when something's on sale, they're probably still making a little bit of profit, not as much. I think in the past maybe they had loss leaders, maybe they still occasionally do, I don't know. But in general, they're probably still making a profit even on the sale price. And so that's the real price. When it's not on sale, you are paying for $6 coffee at the grocery store. And so they're trying to figure out where you are in this whole scheme of things, where you're willing to buy things. And so this random jumping around to prices just make it more difficult to tell what a store's real prices are. So I thought he did a really good job of explaining that. Now, I'm going to show you what I bought this week at the grocery store. I'll also show you what I got at Goodwill. These are ways that I'm saving a ton of money. So come along, I'll show you what I got. It won't take long. I spent $60.24 at the grocery store today, and here is what I bought. This milk was $3.49. The bananas were 63 cents. These eggs were outrageously priced at $3.49. Pasta was on sale. You know, Dillon's has those promotions where you buy 6 things and you get so much off. Well, I did go ahead and buy 6 packages of pasta. So they ended up being 99 cents each. I stocked up on angel hair and fettuccine. This bread was $3.99. The saltines were $2.19. Jimmy Dean sausage was on sale for $3.99. This is kind of my splurge this week. I love Hidden Valley Ranch dressing when it's made homemade, not in the bottle from the store. And so I bought 2 of these. This aluminum foil was on sale for $3. Butter was on sale for $3.49. I went ahead and stocked up and got 2 more packages of butter. These Grand's biscuits were on sale for $5. And then these are my clearance items. I didn't find a lot of clearance today, but they did have this buttermilk for $1.33, which is why I bought the ranch dressing, because you make it with buttermilk. Had this little thing of mayo for $1.75. They're probably not going to carry that size anymore. My very beloved pomegranates. And let's just ask ourselves, why does the Pomegranate Council not sponsor me? No one loves pomegranates more than me. Whipped topping mix, I got 2 of these for $1.40. That's why I bought the bananas, because I thought I might make a banana cream pie for tonight. 2 packages of ground beef for $2.92 and this Caesar salad kit for $2.24. I think tonight we'll have spaghetti. Now, John Wayne hates spaghetti, but he likes bread, so he's really getting bread and meat sauce tonight with a Caesar salad, but I think I might make that banana pie for him. And then tomorrow night, I'm going to make a meatloaf and mashed potatoes. The Grands and the sausage and the eggs, I all needed for work tomorrow. We have a company meeting, and I'm supposed to bring biscuits and gravy. And so I needed these items. I think I might make some muffins or something too. So I was out of eggs, so I got eggs. So anyway, that's what I spent my $60.24 on, and that's what we plan on eating. Now today for lunch, though, I'm going to make some potato soup and grilled cheese sandwiches. That sounds so good because it's pouring here and kind of cool out. So soup and a grilled cheese sandwich sounds delightful. I spent almost $65 at Goodwill today, and let me show you what I got. Now, there's almost always one thing that is worth more than what I spent altogether. And this week, it's this Pottery Barn blanket, still wrapped, never opened. And I paid $12.74 for it because today was senior discount day, so I got 15% off. But this blanket, it was sold in 2023, and best I can tell, they're selling it used right now for $190 on eBay. So it's an expensive coverlet. And I paid $12.74, and I even found some used ones as much as like $2.50. I mean, I can't believe someone would pay that for a blanket, but apparently they do. Now, the thing I liked the best was probably this blue platter. I really like it a lot. And I spent $6.79 for it. I'm going to use it for carrying stuff out to the pool. And it's enamel. And I like it a lot. But I found it online for about $30. Then some things I don't have to look up. I don't have to use Google Lens. They still have the price on them. I found this sweet little bird picture. It's all the colors of my house. And it still had the price tag on it for $14.99. And I spent $4.24. And it doesn't look like anyone ever used it even. I had been meaning to go buy one of these when we had company last time, and I never got around to it. I paid $3.50 for it because it was red tag, and that was half off today. Someone at some point paid $8.99, but I doubt you could buy it for that now. I got this little 3 hooded towel set for $2.54. They still sell these at Walmart for about $10. And anytime I find something like this at Goodwill, I pick it up so the next time I get invited to a baby shower, I can put together an inexpensive gift. Now, this is crazy. This book here, I paid $2.71 for it, but I found it online on Amazon for $64. Brand new, where you could buy it used for $44. Why is this book worth so much money? I don't know. I can't wait to read it, though. It seems really interesting. I got this little Firefly mini clip string light kit. I think I'm going to give it to my granddaughter. I paid $4.24 for it. And originally someone bought it at TJ Maxx for $8. I doubt you could buy it for that now. And I'm really trying to cut back on the clothes. You know, I'm trying to slow my roll because I have so many clothes. J. Jill is my favorite brand. And I found this shirt in my size for $4.67. And a similar top to this, currently on the J. Jill website, is about $60. Then I bought this. You put it on a mason jar to make it into a drink container, and I paid 84 cents for it. I couldn't find one online, but I'm guessing it cost about $2 or $3. I found this vanity vlog studio light. It was unopened. I've already opened it. I paid $6.79, but you can still buy them online for about $35. I got this drink cup for $1.64. I couldn't find anything similar online, so I just counted it as $2. And then in this plastic was this blanket, and I really had to think about it. And then I decided, yeah, I think I'll go ahead and get it. It's matches some of my colors in one of my guest bedrooms, so I think I'll go ahead and get it. Then when I opened it up, it had the pillowcases with it as well. Anyway, I spent $7.22 for this. And this package was not what it originally came in. And they sell these for about $67. This is a brand called Soft Surroundings. And then this basket, I paid $6.79, and I can find similar baskets online for about $30. I don't know why baskets have become so expensive. Don't buy stocks, buy baskets, man. Just wanted you to see what I paid at Goodwill versus what I found it online for. And remember, online, oftentimes these things are used. I spent about $65 at Goodwill, and online, buying these things would have cost about $512. So sometimes I think I give the impression I have more money than I do just because I spend a lot less for the stuff I buy. I've had this plant sitting over here on a chair, and I think I'm gonna put it in this basket, make it look a little bit better. Yeah, I think that looks better. What do you think? This is one of my guest bedrooms, and John Wayne has been insisting for some time that I needed more blankets for people. So I brought that comforter down here. So guests will have an extra blanket. In this guest bedroom, the one with all the pillows, I'm putting this sign over here. I'm gonna have to get one of those markers, though. I don't have one that you write on that kind of material. Now, those of you who watch my channel on a regular basis know I'm kind of a semi-prepper. And my husband, who I always refer to as John Wayne, bought me this week as a gift. Now, this is a little tiny flashlight that he told me I am to always carry in my purse for emergencies. It is super bright. I'm going to take it outside and show you how bright it is. And I don't know exactly what he paid for it because it was a gift. I think it was $25. But I'm going to find it, and I'll put a link to it in the description of this video because this is a great prepper item to have with you. None of us know when tragedy is going to strike. I always think of the people who were in the World Trade Center that day, and they were walking down that long staircase in the dark. This would have been excellent. None of us know when we're going to be a victim of a tragedy. Not necessarily a terrorist attack. My area, probably my biggest risk, is being out and about and a tornado hits someplace I'm at. And so, or power goes out. So just having something like this available, and that's why John Wayne bought it for me. It's a gift of love, but it's also shows that he cares and worries about me. And he's like, always carry that in your purse, always keep it with you. And so I will, because he's right. And I just want you all to know how much I appreciate you. As you know, my mother has been in the hospital, so I have not been able to get my videos out on a regular of a basis as I would like. My dad just finished his chemo and radiation, which is fantastic. And I appreciate all of you. If you're not currently a subscriber, please consider subscribing. I share all kinds of information on how to save money. and how to lessen your stress, because when you spend less, you stress less. So please subscribe. Help an old lady out. I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, I can't see you.
Okay, so that's the low mode.
All right. That's creepy.
What to do with the grandkids, scary stories.
Yeah.
So that's the lowest mode.
Uh-huh.
Then there's medium. Can you see anything with that?
Yeah, a little bit.
That's, I don't know what you call that, middle medium or high medium.
Okay.
That's high. And then, so that's just clicking through the dimmer. Now, to go to the highest level, you double click the switch.
It is very bright.
Yeah.
Yeah, because now turn it off. Yep, really dark.